We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today here at the oldest circuit on the calendar. Monza hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes, and with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Should we kick off our conversation with George Russell? They need to win in order to stay in contention for the title. Anything outside of that, and their fate is no longer in their hands.
The key now will be to keep in the right mindset. We've seen time and again that things go wrong if you just try and do the minimum. Not necessarily because of the pressure, but because it's different to your usual approach. They'll need to avoid that and stay focused today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. The captain lines up on pole position with Lance Stroll alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Schumacher, Valtteri Bottas and Albon, Gasly, Giovinazzi, Verstappen and Guan Yu Zhou, Leclerc, Ocon, Nick de Vries and Kvyat, Hamilton, Giotto, Lando Norris and Nicholas Latifi, Aitken, Matsushita, Sainz. They've taken a grid penalty and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more F1 2020. Now, you will have seen that this video has a different format than the others, and that's mainly because the game kind of black screened and disappeared for a while after I was filming the qualifying sessions, the practice programs, and then half of the race. We were on like lap 23 out of 27 and the screen just went black. So we are back. I had to reset the whole computer and everything, so this is what I can save, which is the race itself. So as you guys see, we secured a P1 pole position start for the race. That was after a chaotic qualifying session, by the way, because we had rain for the final Q3 session and everyone was going everywhere. There was crashes and stuff. Sadly, I can't show you guys that footage, but it is what it is. We keep moving. The strategy I went for was 10 laps on the soft and then the rest on mediums, mainly because we can't switch out our first tire. Dropped our fuel load to absolutely nothing. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting Italian Grand Prix. As you guys may have also heard, George Russell requires a good result today in order to stand in contention for the driver's standing. Of course, I'm going to secure it, to be honest, but I hope that that pressure drives George to have a good drive today. If you guys aren't already, please do consider subscribing using the red button down below and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video goes live on my channel. It'll help me out a lot trying to grow this channel, and then you'll also get to join this community that we're trying to build here. So hopefully you will consider that. It is free after all. Thank you guys again for stopping by this video, and let's get on with the race itself. So here we go with the Grand Prix. We're gonna drop to lean and overtake. Best way of getting the best start. 5 red lights in Monza, and on away we go. Splendid start, by the way. Nice turn 1. Chaos behind us. Stroll is right on my tail, so we gotta give it everything we've got for the early stages of the race. Oh boy. Stroll is right on my tail. Come on. Get that dirty air in the way of Stroll, please. Come on. Breathe my dirty air, Stroll. We're doing well so far, getting pushed by Stroll, but withstanding the pressures against him. Oh dear. It's the long straight. Defend against him, bitte. Bitte, bitte. Fabulous run here. ERS is helping us out a lot. Chicane's great. But Stroll is still on my tail. Goodness me. Oh dear me. He has DRS? No, no DRS just yet. Oh dearie me, Stroll tried it. I think I kinda bumped into him. Oh boy, my bad. We kinda got stuck wheel to wheel. It's a bit of a shame. Try and get Russell through. Try and block off Schumacher. Whoa! Who hit me? Who hit me? Come on now. Let's play fair play, guys. What's going on? Alright, we're still pushing here. Schumacher has a problem, so we'll see if he drops down the ranks. George Russell down the inside, but had to bail out. Schumacher's holding up pretty well for a car that... Okay, never mind. As I say that, Bottas overtakes him. Oh, George Russell has the speed. Oh boy. Oh, George Russell is challenging us for first place. Let's see. Side by side with George Russell. Hopefully no crashes, please. Beautiful drive so far. Saving some fuel right now, so... Okay, we're doing alright. Bottas is in P2 now. So we gotta do something about that. Hopefully Russell will make it past some of these cars, Albon and Bottas.
Green flag.
Ooh, there's a yellow flag. Is that Schumacher or Albon? Or is it just congestion on the hairpin? Someone's stuck. Albon's out. Okay. VSC. There seems to be a Red Bull stuck in the back. Maybe I spun out. Don't know.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Alright, green flag. Let's push it. Bottas is right behind us. Gasly's behind him. Let's see how many people go into the pits. I wonder if there was a huge crash after the Albon incident. Oh, new strategy. Shut up, I don't care. I want to see the strategy. Okay. We get the better medium to soft strategy. I have a feeling Bottas bumped us. He's going around the outside. We squeeze him out a little. Ooh, Bottas is getting the slipstream from us. We're gonna try and break that up a little bit. Oh, there was a yellow flag for a moment. Why? Oh, Bottas going on the inside or outside line, and Gasly. Ooh. Give me your slipstream, buddy. Just give me the space, mate. All the time you have to leave the space. Alright, we're good. We're okay. Green wings. And we're away. 1.2 seconds to Gasly. Alright, I'll take it. Whoa, I'm getting swarmed all of a sudden. Verstappen, Gasly 3 wide behind us. Insane. As we enter Parabolica. Insanity behind us. Alright, someone's in the pits. We got 2 Mercedes behind us. Oh boy. What about Russell? Where's he at? Alright, the tussling behind us is giving us time to pull away. 3 seconds or so to Max Verstappen. .6 seconds now. Wow. We are pulling away from them. That's good. It's kind of difficult to judge Parabolica. Don't know how to do it. We got 1,000th of a second faster than the previous lap. Funny. We're coming up to the pit stop as well, which is lap 12. I've been saving quite a lot of fuel here. 1.85 laps, 1.84. As we come up to Parabolica and make our way into the pit lanes for our medium tire stint. Here we go, into the pits for mediums. Verstappen follows us, Kvyat probably follows us, a bunch of them are probably following us, so let's see if we can keep our lead. If we can, that is golden, because I think Aitken already did his pit stop maybe? Let's see. Nope, he's coming in too. I think that Red Bull is coming quick. Stroll has done his pit stop? No, he's still on old medium, old soft, sorry. Alright, I just shut Jeff up. Okay, let's see. Driver in front.
Stroll is ahead of you. They're on old softs.
All right.
Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 19.3.
So it must have been Stroll who spun out after the Albon incident and then switched tires. Oh, there he goes. Stroll's in the pits just as we were finishing our outlap. So we are back in the lead. Gasly behind us on hard tires. Why would you choose hards? Oh, that was a beautiful chicane there. Coming out to Parabolica. This must be a fastest lap attempt, surely. Ah, just as I was about to hit the ERS, it's gone. But let's see, we crossed the line for our fastest lap of 1:18.233. Alright, that's a good lap. That's a splendid lap. Can we beat our previous fastest lap time here? Yes, we can. 1:17.88. Alright, we're gonna drop our fuel load a little, take it easy on the tires and everything. Alright, we've made up a lot of fuel now, 0.22 laps in the deficit. Gasly's 2.6 seconds behind me. He is catching slightly per lap, so that is kinda scary. Verstappen and Norris are fighting it out. I'm gonna run on standard and lean for some of these tight corners here so that we can save that extra fuel. Let's go, let's really push here. 21 laps out of 27, so we're near the end of the Grand Prix. Nowhere to find George Russell. Or rather, I should say George Russell is nowhere to be seen in the top 5. It's a bit of a shame. I was hoping he would get P2 or P3 on the podium with us today, but he's not living up to his name. There we go, penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. 3.7 seconds ahead of Gasly. We had a little blunder there as the freeze frame happened. Yeah, my game likes to freeze apparently. But I think we can easily make up that gap again. It's been a fairly straightforward, breezy Grand Prix. Everything was easy. Really comfortable running in P1. Purple Sector 1, by the way. Let's see if it's a Purple Sector 2. I highly doubt it, because Sector 2 is the hardest one for me. Yep, Red Sector 2. Parabolica, taken alright. Let's see, let's really punch it for the final lap of the Grand Prix. Again, 3.5 seconds to Gasly behind us, so no big worry there. Lean. Okay, so far so good. Why am I running lean? Don't need to. Alright, pushing it to the limit now. Final parabolica turn, and then we should secure P1. Did we win the Italian Grand Prix? I think we did. And here we go, crossing the line for P1.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved win in Italy after another excellent Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
So, without a doubt, we bounced back after a P5 finish at Spa in the Belgian Grand Prix to get P1 here. Pole position start and victorious champion of the Italian Grand Prix. Gasly was trying to push, but we were a lot faster on the medium, so come on boys, let's go, Sue Elite Racing. So here are the results of the Italian Monza Grand Prix. We get P1 with the fastest lap, so we secure an additional point. Pierre Gasly in P2 with Verstappen in P3. Norris, Bottas, Kvyat, Leclerc, Russell, Stroll, and Hamilton round out the finishing 10 points positions. And look at Russell in P8. That's a bit of a shame. Underperforming in that car. Guan Yu Zhou, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Sainz, De Vries, Latifi, Aitken, Ocon, Giotto, Matsushita, and Magnussen round out the finishing bunch, with Albon not finishing the race today. Standings wise, we are still in the lead. Gap to Norris is now 99. We've extended that gap a little bit more again. It was 85 or so last time out after this Belgian Grand Prix. So we've bumped that up again to 99 points. Russell is 127 points behind us, so I don't think he can win it now, even if he won every single Grand Prix remaining. Constructor standings wise, we are still in the lead. 101 point gap with Red Bull and McLaren in thirds. Looks nice, and it's all normal. It's as is. Another stunner, another good Grand Prix. P1 starting position. Sadly, I couldn't show you guys the qualifying session. It was actually quite nerve-wracking and nail-biting, but sadly I couldn't, save the recording because my computer crashed. But here's the race. The race is the most important bit, because no matter how well you do in qualifying, we've noticed that you can easily fall down the order if you don't concentrate during race day. And we've shown that our concentration can survive the pressures from the Red Bulls, from the other cars. So it was a good sight to see, a good race weekend overall, and glad to have secured P1 once again. Our dip in form happened at Belgium, but we bounced back and got P1. George Russell is a bit of a shame. He couldn't make more of his race position, so he started P2 for the most part of the start of the race, but then dropped down far down the grid to P8. I don't know what happened to him. Double stack, I don't know, but it's a bit of a shame. I expected more from him, so hopefully in the next episode, in the next Grand Prix, which is Russia, hopefully he can push forward. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. As always, hope you're doing well, and until the next video of mine, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.
So what, you just use me.